keep losing to this weapon.
Sounds like a fun week.
Yeah, you know, it was all right. But ultimately, at the end, I gave up playing Greatsword and went back to Caspian.
Okay, all right.
So hopefully,
That's fair.
all you Greatsword players out there, if you want to learn how to play, you're about to see one of the best do it. Here we go. Best of 5. Match number 1, Boomie against HardyMJ. Sparky, what are you most excited for here?
I mean, I'm going to say basically the exact opposite side of what you just said. If you want to learn how to play blasters here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, first of all, like, take notes, but don't expect this to be what happens when you pick up the blasters, because Boomie is on another level when he's got the Gats in hand and when he is on the Glock Roach. Coming out, here comes that orb. Neutral signature comes up. He loves using that neutral signature. Saw that in a lot in his most recent video. One of the things we didn't see in his most recent video was him being KO'd a lot, but that is what just happened as he gets taken off of the top. Okay, he missed the D-Light Stare there, didn't even go for the recovery, even though he was closest to the top blast zone. A little bit of an interesting choice coming out from Boomie. Nice side light. He went for the recovery follow-up, didn't quite get it, but there's that side air.
Dude,
Nobody KOs with blaster side air like Boomie does. Any other player out there who is relying on side air to knock out, you gotta get something that'll KO earlier. It's tough, but with Boomie, it's a different story. With LDZ way back in the day, it was a different story when he was on the Lucian.
And you know, something that's so interesting right now too is that HardyMJ is relying on the sword over the greatsword. And speaking of that, if you like this sword, check out moments.gg/Brawlhalla. You can actually get that sword skin for free. It's Apex Pro keyboard. But enough of that. It's probably why HardyMJ is playing so good right now. The damage output that HardyMJ is having on this sword is not what I expected at all. I was hyping up the greatsword. I was like, oh, it's going to have so much more prio. It's going to do so good. But apparently it doesn't matter because Boomie came back and hit him with a big boom, popping off with him blast. You like that joke?
Yeah, it was great, dude.
Oh, thank you so much.
Everyone in the studio is going crazy right now for that joke, dude. I'm sure chat is full of LOL W's and Keck W, your W of choice. But right now, Hardy's going to be tying this one up very quickly. Going to have his choice of weapon. He does actually stick with the greatsword instead of that sword. He was using that a lot previously. Even got the recovery interrupted from Boomie there. He's only really finding one hit at a time, but he just needs that string. And then the momentum is all of a sudden on his side. Playing the vertical game with Boomie, that is a dangerous game. Hardy did find 2 hits, though.
Yeah, and in the moment that Hardy threw that weapon right now, see, now Boomie has stage control, and Boomie does not ever make a mistake unless it's him overextending. But when Boomie is feeling calm, cool, collect in the center stage aspect, it is so hard to find a priority position in order to build up damage and confirm that KO. So right now, I mean, look how comfortable Boomie is.
He's done. He's done.
Look at it.
The comeback from Boomie is insane. You were talking about clutch gene earlier. Dude, Boomie has that clutch gene. He had it on the second stock, which gave him the lead, and then he really kept it going. I think that side light, there was a recovery follow-up after that might have missed. I'm trying to remember because Boomie loves that side light because it doesn't put you in a lot of recovery frames. It's quick. You have a lot of range with it. That's your poke tool, especially against a greatsword when you're talking about a greatsword side light. You love to see that blaster side light. You notice you're not seeing him do a lot of in-lights. That was one, but you haven't seen too many. Yeah, and you know, I'm not sure that I like that they're at this stage again on Small Brawlhaven because it doesn't really give HardyMJ anywhere to run away to, right? And Boomie, again, holding stage control and building up so much damage early on here, and it's a very small runway for Greatsword to kind of have an opportunity to build up a lot of these strings. So maybe HardyMJ, though, is seeing something that we don't, but ultimately, as of right now, I think Boomie is 100% in the driver's seat of this match. Yeah, so far, HardyMJ, he's seeing something, and it's a lot of damage on his own stock. That down air is going to bounce off the main stage. Boomie, again, with those side airs, uses them better than any other Blasters player in the entire world. Has Hardy over on the wall. Sword coming in for Hardy, hoping he can build up a little bit more of that standard damage than trying to go for these great sword strings. Man, and you know, Hardy's doing a really good job mixing things up against Boomie. It's just Boomie is just making the most of all these opportunities and just punishing. Punish after punish after punish after punish after punish, and is going to end up confirming these KOs just like that. Hardy tries to go in a little bit for some type of combo, and immediately Boomie is able to confirm the KO. Unarmed KO off the top. He's going to have his choice of weapons. Opts for the orb, and he's I know why. After seeing that, I know why. See how quickly he's adding this up. All of this unanswered damage. Dude, Hardy cannot get back on the wall. Hardy. Get back up, man.
No, that's 3 in a row. Come on. Yep, go
you
over the top.
It,
No,
bro.
he landed.
Bro,
Okay.
he just keeps getting hit by orb neutral light. Another orb coming in for Boomie. He's going to grab that one. Loves having that in his hand right now.
Okay.
Ooh, neutral city KOing off the top. That's going to give Hardy a little bit of room to get back into this game.
Yeah, if I'm Hardy right now, I think the game plan is do not let Boomie touch a weapon no matter what.
I would 100% agree with you.
Nice right there. Oh, going for that instead of the recovery.
Come on, Boom. You got to go for the recovery
there. That was a little
there.
bold. I think that was a little bold right there. And now HardyMJ, all of a sudden, if you look at the damage output here, has pretty much snuck back into this matchup completely out of nowhere after it was looking pretty lopsided now. But Hardy has seemed to found their flow and really starting to get things grooving here.
They're over on the wall. This is where Boomie lives. Hardy's got to be careful. He hasn't been taken out yet. He's going to disengage from that. Once he threw his weapon away, hits the big side heavy. He cranked that Soldier Boy and then let it rip. Got the lead now. Now we'll see if he's able to do what Boomie did last game, because we're in sort of a 180-degree situation where Boomie got the lead second stock and then turned that into a victory. We'll see if Hardy's able to do that. Nice weapon bonk. It's going to take a lot to KO based on how little damage Boomie has on the stock.
Dude, that was so good. Dude, GC into the wake up for sidelight Sarah True. I mean, that is something like you have to think so fast in order to pull up that combo string and then know that it's true to confirm that KO. That's incredible right there. HardyMJ, though, on the greatsword, finally starting to get some of these strings. And what I'm loving from Hardy right here right now, too, is that Hardy is finally starting to get a little bit more confidence. Right? Oh, no, I say, oh, no.
Oh, no. Dude, the double dare. He's done. You saw that he knew it. You're seeing Boomie look the complete other direction. You never turn your back on your enemy. That is how confident Boomie was.
Yeah, maybe HardyMJ had a little bit too much confidence in that last stock there. As we look back to these awesome replays brought to us by SteelSeries here, you're going to notice that Boomie is just so good. I mean, there's the wake up right there, what we talked about in that GC sidelight Sarah, true combo, and then again going into the Sarah, rotating down to confirm that KO, exhausting all options for HardyMJ. So here we go. Game number 3, Boomie up 2-0 on winner's side here. Best of 5. So if Boomie wins this, Boomie's moving on.
And we are back to Brawlhaven. Boomie banned down the stages, leaving this one open, and it was Hardy's choice. Neutral air's coming up. Putting a nice little force field of hitboxes above Boomie to let him get back on the main platform. Hardy just patrolling the ground, hoping to punish a landing. Going to get at least a little bit of a punish. It was one hit there.
Yeah, nice strings we're starting to see from Hardy here. Nice dare. Oh, no, but Boomie with the Sares. You talked about it so much. Once they start coming out, it is so hard to dodge. What?
KO?
What?
No.
There was nothing left in the tank, but Boomie still finds a way. Exhausted to build up so much damage right there. Oh, yeah, that's going to do it. D-Light recovery does confirm the KO. Yeah, all right, Spark, if you're HardyMJ right now, I feel like you've tried everything. But is there maybe anything in the back pocket that Hardy could pull out here to come back in this one?
Well, I mean, we're already on this stage, so I think I would agree with you that going to this stage is probably not the best choice. I would go to maybe a longer stage that gives him more, what do you call that? A plane goes on a runway. You got me there. That's why you're my partner on the desk today. Even though the CIA and the FBI wants to shut us down, you keep dropping the truth for the people at home. Boomie keeps dropping this orb. Right on top of Hardy. We'll see. Oh, it's ground pound to come up. There's the orb drop. Y'all thought I was crazy calling it out, and it happened. Boomie with a beautiful weapon toss. That was all it took to take out that. We might be seeing the curtains coming out for this set as Boomie has a 2-stock lead.
Oh, no. Oh, no. 4-piece. I hope Boomie is hungry because the pieces are coming out right now. Every single combo that Boomie is getting is absolutely electric, but HardyMJ with a nice recovery there to get it. But I feel like it just might be a little too late.
The weapon spawn came out. Boomie yet again has the orb. I feel like as we've gotten further into this set, the shining star has really been the orb, and it started out as the blasters, but showing that Boomie is such a well-rounded player, showing all of that Petra experience that he had from back. Oh, man, you've got the weapon toss there.
Right here. Oh, going for it. Yeah, Boomie
and he still finds the side air. I think we said it over there. Like, Boomie using side air off stage gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, man. D-Light Sarah. D-Light Sarah with the telescope. Pointing in the opposite direction, though. Maybe looking at, like, you know, sun in the, the sky. And
maybe. I don't actually. Oh, wait. He would be looking at the sun in the sky. Because it is in the top right corner. Interesting. Everyone at home, we do not recommend looking at the sun through a telescope. We don't even recommend looking at the sun, period. That's dangerous for your eye health. It's very bad. you should really never do that. So this is just a video game activity that Boomie is engaging in. Again, we do not recommend that. We also don't recommend fighting Boomie in bracket.
True.
Because that is also a very dangerous activity.
True. And, I mean, yeah, kind of what you talked about, again, looking at the graph right there. Again, I mean, dude, the graphs are on point today. The graphs are absolutely on point today, and it is showing just the massive deficit that is happening between each and every single match. I mean,